Entering get 10% off asterisk screen, you have 3 options. Entering main menu screen home, you have 4 options. Continue. Load accept invite. Entering selected UNR 25 Dynasty online save John Robinson. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Play season game is selected. Entering searching pop-up searching notification TSWEEZY_TJ await ready entering uniform name ready jersey option is red socks option red socks option is set to black socks. Team settings submenu. Entering team set ready. Away team selection Penn State Nittany Lions.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Entering play call screen.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. That is not the way you want to start, with the kickoff going out of bounds.
Entering play call.
The officials offer the deal, and the
there are
coach
8
accepts that they
categories.
will
You
take
have
the penalty.
15 options. HB stretch is selected.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quick handoff. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Max protect.
They'll give it to him again. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
There are 8 categories.
The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't leave the tent. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
Entering play call. Player information. Gun. Option is set. Spread Y flex WK. There are 10 categories. You have 15 options.
Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Line getting set on second down. Quarterback will audible. On second down, looking again to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sexton. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the
short
passing.
Cross.
Going up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Short cross.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Ball in the air, intercepted! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Return left is selected.
USC 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Option is set to tight. There. Sprint tape. AHP ISO 95 Mike.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to win themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next great one at USC. When you see throws like that, you can see the hope that maybe, you know what, he might just be.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
You have 9 options. Cover 3 is selected.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. Pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
1, cover 2 hard flat, cover 3, cover 2 man.
This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They're working that left side. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period.
Cover 4 quarters. Entering cover 4 quarters. USC 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Vertical Miguel.
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, it's loose. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got him downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his match.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. fast motion from the offense. Right down the middle. Got his man. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh center down.
And a really good job by the quarterback. Very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Finds his tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Back to the air one more time. Looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Trojans! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. We saw a great example of it right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone.
Player, there, I form, low, double post, a post kick, AHP strike, body, cross go.
First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Corner.
Quarterback checking off. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends to the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Suggestions.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line.
6 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Options set to over 18 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 3 is selected.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers to side. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Looking left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups, how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stick.
And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Formation time. Option is set to cover. Temperature. Cover 4 cons.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down.
Give cushion. Give
The
cushion.
DBs will back off a bit.
Give cushion. Give cushion. Give cushion. Middle 3rd.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that.
Categories. You have 15 options. RPO, power alert, WRC.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Categories. You have 15 options and
I am
round
staying
power
aggressive.
selected.
I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Double mud, cover 2, nickel overload, SS blitz free, cover 1 yellow.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Formation. Auction is set to over 30. Over. There are 4 categories.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the
Entering
defender
cover 3
being
has
a
made
heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Spread.
They'll give it to the back. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great running backs consistently make plays. He did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, to the next, to the next. The offensive line will have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Vertical hook L.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Cover 4 pawns.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It is
Entering play call.
But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Robert Chris.
And the offense has a gift back on the field after the costly special teams error. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
6 categories.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. West Virginia managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Morgantown for some time, no matter the final score. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, Philip.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receivers, design ways to get the football in his hands. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Cover 4 Pons. Cover 1 Robert Chris.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his defense.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The play action fake. Fires left. And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
There are 10 categories. You have 15 options, empty and double fields to
One more
select.
play before the teams head to the locker room. Looking to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Short cross.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Entering play call, special teams.
And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Now on second down after the incompletion. They'll go to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Time. Option is 2 to 3 on. Temperature. Cover 1 Robert Chris.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down.
Middle third.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. He now has 80 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They'll try the right side. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of games, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Vertical Miguel.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays. They're getting chunks of yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Return left is selected.
25, USC 14.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
I-form. Option is set. Wing over. MTN. AHD power. AHD power out.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And once he got loose, it was all over.
I'm a play caller nowadays, man. I want more guys like him. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it on the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just
gonna let it fly. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
That is such a nice job by the receiver there in that trick play, acting like he's going to block and then getting downfield. He was wide open, thinking to himself, just don't drop this, just don't drop this. All he had to do was catch it and run it into the end zone.
Well, and I think people underestimate the timing of a flea flicker, right? When you got to hand the football off, get the toss back, and the quarterback now being sync with the receiver, he catches it, you're right, and then gets into the end zone like he's supposed to for the big-time play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. But a little time, lets it go. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Play call.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Dances away from the D. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
This defense has got to get better at tackling the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Penn State! And the beatdown has ensued.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. 0-1.
Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. When critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And sometimes the best defense is a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the stomping has commenced.
Number 33 with the carry.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's still a 1-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Oklahoma. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Option is set to wing. There are 15 plays. You have 8 options. Gun is selected.
Get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
You have 15 options. Duo is selected.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The inside handoff. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Backs protect.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel. Entering play call, over. There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 cloud STR is selected.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running to the left. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
You have 9 options. Cover 3 is selected. Entering play call, over. There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Trying to pick up a first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Running with power. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Entering play
And
call.
he splits the
Special
uprights
teams,
on the
you
extra
have
point.
7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
USC 21.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 8 categories. There are 10 subcategories. Option is set to wing pair. 15 plays. You have 8 options. Gun is selected. Wing pair. There are 10 categories. East X over. Formation. There are 8 categories. There are
This
10
Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, you're going to be a great player. You're going to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Offense in an empty set. Dialing up a second down pass play. Quick strike complete. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He's never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
He's going to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
And he's thrown another interception. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Coach suggestions.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
21.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Option is tight. There are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Flea flicker is selected.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
The give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Now a fair catch is called for and
Entering
made
play
just
call
shy of
formation.
midfield.
There are 6 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option is set to over 18 plays. We have 7 options. 4, 3 is selected.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to
Entering
do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one. Somehow it's 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Second down coming up. They'll try the run. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
Jackrabbit. Flip it.
He'll try the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but his defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff to the single back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football,
Entering play
do
call,
something.
even 6-1. There are 3 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 1 MLB blitz is selected.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster.
Entering cosmetic screen, you have
So that's going to do it for us.
Stats
For
is
Jesse
selected.
Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Turn to hub. Entering Weekly Advanced Summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. CFP team schedule. Top 25. Scores/schedules. Entering scores/ away team 10120. Entering actions. Force away win. Away team 120. Entering actions pop-up select. Away. Entering actions pop-up select an action. Force home win. Enter force away win. Away. Entering actions pop-up select an action. Away team 131-3 Wisconsin User League. Away team 34-25 Georgia User. Away team 134-0 FCS East User Nome. Away team 58-8 Miami User League. Away team 30-0 Florida User League. Away team 76-23 Away team 60-0 Michigan User. Away team 47-0 Kansas Week 6. Away team 5. Away team 17-20 ACC. Away team 17-22 California User League. Big 12. Away team 420 Arizona User League. Big 10. Away team 83 for Oregon User League. Away team 78 to Ohio State User League. Goose. Sec. Away game 95-0. Away game 64-10 Mississippi State User Nomi. Away team 82-0 Ole Miss Usernoni. Away team 95-0 South Carolina Usernoni. Away team 50-0 LSU Usernoni. Big 10. Big 12. ACC. Away team 124-6 Virginia Tech user lead. Away team 58-8 Miami user league. Enter. Actions. Events week. Enter. Sim head. Entering Dynasty. You have two options. Ready to CFP score top 25. Scores/schedules. Team schedule. Conference standings. Entering conference standing. Sec. Team name 90 Auburn user league. Team name 80. Team name 26 Alabama. Team name 30 Florida. Team name 95 South Carolina. Big 12. Team name 79 Oklahoma Usernoni. Big 10. Team name 1. Team name 85. Team name 630 Minnesota User League. Team name 1160 User League. Entering Dynasty. Top 25. Entering, yes. Entering watch reveal trailer screen. You have two options.